Today I'm going to show you guys how you can cop Nike Dunk Low Coast, UNLV, and Hyper Cobalt, all for retail. Let's go. Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, how to cop Nike Dunk Lows. Everybody wants some Nike Dunk Lows, just like these bad boys. Today, I'm going to show you guys how you can cop Nike Dunk Low Coast, the UNLV Dunks, also the Hyper Cobalt Dunks, all coming out February 18th. Going to be a crazy day. Lots of sites dropping them. Everyone's going to have a decent chance of getting these. So today I'm going to break down how you can cop it for retail. I know everybody wants some dunks and I got the best methods for you guys today. I'm going to break down each release, each shoe, go into the resale guide of each, also different sites, places, and I'm going to give major tips on how you guys can hit on these dunks. Let's get into it today. First shoe we're going to take a look at is the Nike Dunk Low Coast. This is releasing in women's sizing, but I know everyone is so excited for this shoe. I was kind of confused when they made this one a women's one because they did do like the UNC Low Air Jordan 1 in women's sizing. So I do wish they would have had extended sizing here, but very excited for this shoe right here. The Women's Dunk Coast is still kind of the basic modeling and shoe, like color blocking of the old UNC Jordan 1s. But I absolutely love the hit of the yellow on it. Kind of gives some UCLA vibes to the shoe, which is why I think they added the yellow and named it Coast. If it had that white hit on the tongue as well as on the back Nike, I don't think it'd be that Coast colorway. So definitely the yellow hits on it kind of veer more to the UCLA vibe on the shoe. But again, this shoe's coming out February 18th, retailing at $100, and it is gonna be a draw. And so a draw on the app is what it's loaded for Nike sneakers. I'm gonna get into how you guys can cop on the draw at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for that. But just for this shoe, women's sizing, it's sizes, I think it was like 5 to 12, so it's gonna only go up to a men's 10.5. But you guys cannot tell me that this Coast UNC vibe on the shoe is not so clean. Definitely probably my favorite color blocking on any like Dunk or like Jordan 1. Like this color blocking so sick. We have a lot of this kind of Coast Carolina blue colorways coming out this year. We got that University Blue Jordan 1, we got the Air Jordan 4 coming, another Air Jordan 1. Now out of the three dunks, this one's definitely gonna have the most resale, will probably be the hardest to cop as everyone will be going for this one for sure. As we take a look at StockX, some of the sizes in the market right now, it's still sitting pretty high. It's about, you can see sizes 350 to 420, the range. Super high prices right now. And I do expect them to drop a little bit, but they'll pick up very, very quick, and they're just gonna rise over time, as we saw with like the Air Jordan 1 UNC High. This one's gonna do very similar. Prices are gonna definitely buy in if you guys are trying to maybe hold for the future. This shoe will be a fantastic hold, go up very, very quick, and in the summertime, it'll definitely hit. But yeah, sizes, as you can see in the women's, size 8 is about the lowest right now at $295. I guess 8.5 is at $289, but right there, that's a pretty good indication of what the pricing will be. I think those women's sizes, probably 8 to 9.5 is gonna drop around $250. Bigger sizes, you can see that size 12 women's hitting at $420 is the lowest ask. We had sales going crazy. Not too many sales right now, but prices definitely are gonna fluctuate. They will drop, so if you're wanting to get a pair, wait until pairs come in. But for this shoe, best sizes for resale are gonna be those high sizes. If you're trying to cop for yourself, or like your girl or something, definitely sizes like 7.5 to 9 women's. So for the Nike Dunk Low Coast, a lot of the sites are gonna be very similar to the other two dunks, the Hyper Cobalt and UNLV coming out. There's a ton of raffles on different sites like Bodega, DTLR, and of course Nike's gonna drop them on sneakers. One of the best things, Foot Locker is dropping all three of these dunks. There are in-store raffles. If you guys have not looked around for those, definitely do it, because there's a lot of stores that are getting stock of these. A couple stores around me, I know a ton in California, but definitely hit the Foot Locker app up. All the dunks are loaded on there. They have grade school sizes as well at Foot Locker, and I think that's going to be a big indication of whether or not people can hit on this shoe. I think stock will be pretty good, and the amount of dunks that they're releasing have kind of made resale price kind of tank a little bit. And so that's very good for people who are trying to get dunks and want to actually wear them out like me, like a lot of us. And so I hope that everyone looks around, enter your foot site reservations, basically just only Foot Locker, but check those out for sure. All of the dunks are also loaded on Finish Line, and that's kind of a low-key one because it's kind of random if you can hit or not, but if you're on the site with it loaded up before the drop and you like refresh it when the shoes actually drop on the dot on the hour, a lot of people hit. I just barely hit the Air Max 1 Griffies doing that. And Finish Line, I know it's kind of dumb. Most of the time you get like fake ghost charges and you won't actually get the shoe, but I think with these dunks, you'll have a very good chance if you just pick a color you want and you just go for it right on the dot. And so I would definitely recommend doing that. Finish Line has it loaded. JD Sports does the same thing. And so you can kind of have both of them up. Sometimes Finish Line works better than JD. Sometimes JD works better. So you just kind of have to see which one at the time of the drop. But Finish Line, JD Sports, probably my two sleeper sites for this drop. We all know Foot Locker is always insane. Foot sites are so hard to cop during the drops. But I'm going to give you guys a huge tip at the end as well on how you can hit on Foot Locker drops. Moving on to the next dunk, we have the Dunk Low Hyper Cobalt. This shoe is actually kind of hard. I love the black, blue, and like the white midsole touch on the dunk. I think this one's kind of going to be the sleeper of the three. Resale prices with this one probably won't be as high as the other ones, but definitely one of my favorites. I'm just excited that we have kind of the OG dunks with the skinnier tongue, and I think that'll help the shoes. Now, because the skinnier tongue, I know a lot of people, if it's not like a university dunk such as the UNLVs or Syracuse stuff, those kind of dunks, I know people don't like them as much, and so that's why prices are low on kind of this one. And the UNLV one, they're not too high, but definitely this one, the Hyper Cobalt Blue, hits very nice on this dunk. I'll definitely be going for this one as well. So even right now, check out StockX. We look at the resale prices right here. You can see that prices are not very high. They're kind of all over the place. Of course, people go crazy pre-release with 12.5, $398, 14 at $450. But as you can see, you can cop a size 11 right now. Sales at $175, lowest ask at $179. It's not very high for a dunk. And you can even see the grade school, like small sizes, base sizes, sitting at like $170. So this dunk is gonna be one that, of course, people are gonna go for like resale purposes, but with it only retailing at $100, resale is still gonna give like sellers a good profit. But this shoe is gonna be one that will go down in prices. I can see most sizes being around 160, probably 150 around. They won't brick too much because it's still a dunk, but if you can't hit on any other dunk on these drops, and you like this dunk, I would cop this one. This one's gonna be pretty low price, and look how clean that dunk is. Like I love this dunk. Now release sites are gonna be pretty similar, basically the same as the UNLV and the Coast dunks. Again, Finish Line, JD Sports, huge tips, huge places that you can cop. So the sites dropping the Nike Dunk Low Hyper Cobalt are going to be basically the same as the UNLV and the Coast. Also, Foot Locker reservations. I know there are more actually for the Hyper Cobalt and the UNLV than the Coast. I think stores are going to be getting probably an extra size run of the Hyper Cobalt is my guess. I haven't seen any come into my local store, so I haven't seen them yet, but I think that this one will be an easier one to cop. It's still gonna be pretty tough, but this one a lot of people are kind of sleeping on because they want the Coast or they want the UNLV. And this one is gonna also be on Finish Line. Some big major keys on Finish Line. If you don't have an account right now, set up an account, save your payment, save your shipping, because all you gotta do is you cart and you log in with your Finish Line account, and it's easy steps. It's like shipping, and then it's pick the payment and then submit it. And it's easy instead of having to type stuff in. And that's the key, because on Finish Line and JD, you just have to be quick, because the longer you take, it just kind of, you get cart jacked and the shoe goes away and you won't be able to cop it. So that's a big major key there. again, check out your Foot Locker reservations, get those flex points up, because that's literally how you can cop almost every drop. And finally, we have, well, not these ones, but pretty similar. We're gonna have the Nike Dunk Low UNLV. I think it's the medium gray colorway, kind of an interesting colorway name. But this one is gonna also be February 18th. Right here, you can see the medium gray colorway. Same color blocking as the UNLV off-white dunk right here. I don't know why they didn't just call it the UNLV, but everyone knows it's the UNLV Dunk Low. This one, I love the medium gray colorway and the varsity, like the red on it. One of my favorite dunks because of the color blocking and the UNLV kind of vibe that it gives off on the shoe. This one also releasing at $100, and it's gonna have a full size run as well. You have grade school sizes right here. Not grade school, big kid sizes right there, little kids, toddler dunks, like a full size one right here. We got the whole family about to wear the medium gray UNLV Dunk Lows. And this is gonna be another one that there's gonna be a pretty decent stock on that. And I'm not saying it's gonna be super easy to hit on it, but this one is gonna be one that a lot of people will be able to cop. Like I said, a lot of people are going for the Coast Dunk because of course they make the best dunk, limited size run, and only women's sizing. So unfortunately, that one's gonna be pretty tough, but this Dunk Low medium gray, especially the full size run, will be a lot easier to hit. Wow. I haven't seen these prices in a while, and I'm actually pretty shocked at the prices on these. They're sitting pretty similar to the Hyper Cobalt. Prices, they're a little bit higher. I'd say maybe like 15-20 bucks more, but this one is one that I'm very surprised at, especially because there's an off-white version of it. I feel like because there's an off-white that the price sits super high. I think the UNLV one should be kind of not the same, but it should be higher. But I think, like I said, this is going to be one that a lot of people will be able to touch. Again, prices are going to go down on release, not on release date, but kind of after release date as prices and shoes get in to people who are kind of just dumping pairs and selling. So again, wait if you're trying to cop this one, but pretty good prices right now. Honestly, if you're trying to just snag a pair, you can even see base size out of 7s $185. That's like pretty good prices. So I would be watching this one, keep this one close, and honestly, I'm just shocked at the prices on these. Sites dropping, the UNLV Dunk Lows are gonna be, you guessed it, the same exact sites as the other two dunks. Foot Locker gonna have a very nice size run for in-store reservations. So again, if you haven't looked at that, go check out in-store reservations because of the full family sizing on this one and the Hyper Cobalt. Stores are getting pairs of them. So go check that out. That is a very, not easy way, but if you got flex points, that is gonna be a way that you can secure your friend size, your size, really anything. Now I'm gonna give you guys some of my tips on how you can cop Nike sneakers on the draw. Now we have not seen a draw in a very long time. I'm trying to remember the last time we even saw a draw. I know for sure because I hit on it, it was the Air Max 270 Travis Scott Cactus Trails. I know that because I even made a video on it. I said how to cop these shoes. I said, guys, this is how you cop on a draw. Guess what happened? I copped. So I'm giving you guys some of those tips today. Again, I haven't seen a draw for a while, but I'm kind of glad they're bringing it back for this release because there's 3 shoes coming out in the dunks, and I think that the draw will work perfectly for this one. So tips, major tips for me, what you want to do. First off, you guys already know I'm big into having your account verified. Please just verify your accounts, go to your email, make sure to send another verification to your phone, SMS, if you haven't done it in a while. You don't need to keep doing it if you've done it recently, but make sure to do that. Second, definitely a big key that I keep telling you guys, if you haven't hit in a while, like months, a year, maybe ever, I always get people saying, I haven't hit in a year, how do you hit on Nike sneakers? Make a new account, that's it. Change it up. You can use that same phone number, just change up the email and you're good. That's all you gotta do. And that, you could honestly hit on this drop because since it's like your first drop with the dunks and there's multiple ones, you could have a decent chance of hitting, so definitely do that. Okay, now for some of us that have an existing account, sometimes hits, but you really wanna hit on this drop. My biggest secrets are gonna be you guys just gotta have your friends, you gotta have everyone enter, go for the same size and just spam entries. Do it, I think it's gonna be 10 minutes. It should be a 10-minute draw. So across that 10 minutes, have different people enter at different times. So have someone enter 1 minute, enter at 3, 5, 7, just enter, spread it out throughout the drop, because what it does is Nike Sneakers will randomly pick within an allotted time. And so all you have to do is kind of enter in different times and see how that goes, because especially with the 3 dunks, if you have multiple accounts anyways, you'll be scrambling to get all those entries in. I suspect it's gonna be a 10-minute draw, but possibly with the 3 dunks, we could see 15, and we've seen 20, we've seen 30 before, so we will see. But again, that's a huge key for draws. And like I said, I'm saving my big secrets for the big Nike sneakers video that I'm working on, just compiling all the data, secrets that I have, trying to make a big, nice video for you guys. So watch out for that one. It's coming soon. One more thing I wanted to mention before we dip out on the video today. If you guys are looking for a group that supplies all kinds of info, from sneaker drops to early access to exclusive items you can buy, Pokemon cards, anything like that that you guys are trying to use to resell, maybe make some quick money on the side, I got the group for you. Discord, this group is called Moolah. Just barely getting into it with them, and they have been providing some amazing info. I'm gonna link it down in my description. Free link to join, it's free to join. Just a beta group right now that is giving out amazing info. They give release guides for every shoe. They show you what sites are dropping, resale predictions, they give hold or sell guides, they have label scans for people that are needing scans. Again, like I said, they do all things from cards to resale flipping to random anything really. And so this group has been amazing so far, and I just wanted to share with you guys. If you're interested in joining, make sure to hit that description down below. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Let me know which of the 3 dunks are your favorite down in the comments, which one you're going for. I'm so excited for the Coast dunk. Hopefully I can hit that in that big size, but I'll be going for all 3 shoes as well. Again, hit that subscribe button. You guys already know. Love you guys.